Anxious moments now. Seconds on the clock. We have gone through 94 minutes. Let's see what Steve Martins has. He's allowing the free kick to take place. Therefore, he's adding time on to the game. Whistle in mouth. There you go. He knew he's gone too far. 17 seconds over. There you go. 1-1. We're in the post game. I'll tell you what, guys. Nerves are shot. Di Humphries, nerves are shot. Shiraz, my man. Shiraz. Get the Shiraz on board. I tell you what a great game. What a great game. Slightly sad that we didn't win it 1-0, because I tell you what, for most of the game, Wrexham really did deserve to win it, didn't we, eh? I mean, really? 1-0, defending for our lives, doing it well. Red Dragons fans in the crowd, massive loud, massive turnout, great atmosphere at the Riverside. Hey, Borough pushed us all the way, had the possession. First half, 67%. We'll give you the possession and the percentages of that at full time as well. But what a massive game. What a massive game, really. You start loading up your comments. I'm going to get to you guys very shortly. But what a match. First half, I tell you, the early goal. I said I don't want an early goal. We got an early goal. And half-time, it's 1-0 Wrexham. Most of the game, it's 1-0 Wrexham, yeah? I tell you, 80th minute was when Hackney gets the equaliser. And I'm not going to come down on anybody. One error, we got punished. Watch the highlight reels. Again, watch who's behind Hackney, wrong side of the goal, who should be goal side of Hackney. If he's goal side of Hackney, Hackney cannot get the header off, okay? One little mistake, we got punished. Stops us getting 3 points on the road. But let's back that up. At the start of the match, we had no chance of coming away with a win, according to the bookies and all the social media. And we Wrexham fans were looking, hopefully, for a 1-1. Well, we got what we wanted. We got the 1-1. Josh Windass, I tell you what, gets a deflection off Fry, goes in past Sol Bryn in the net. Borough, what a start, I tell you. I mean, 7 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. Then you got, what a start, I tell you. I mean, 7 minutes in, we're 1-0 up. Then you got to ride your nerves for the rest of the game, Wrexham fans, didn't you? 1-0 up, not getting the second. Had we have got the second, if Kiefer gets that ball in the net in the second half, O'Brien crosses, Kiefer Moore gets up high, heads it straight onto the crossbar. If that is in the back of the net, 2-0, the game's done. Then there is no 1-1, and there is no Hackney magic getting the 1-1 at the end of the game. But what a match. What a match. You can take this into the next match, Wrexham, I tell you now, and the confidence that this will give you, and Coventry next week, you won't have to fear. You just have to respect a little bit, but show no fear. Show this performance against Coventry. You might find out you get a result again. Would you be happy with a result like a 1-1 against Coventry next week? Just to ponder that thought. But again, looking in to the Riverside right now, great scenes, beautiful scene. Lovely field, lovely stadium, super atmosphere, super fans, both sides of the fence. Everybody gave everything. And at the end of the day, was a draw a fair result? Ask yourself that one question. Was a draw a fair result? Was it a fair result? On the complexion of the play, I think so, yeah. Absolutely. Possession would think that Borough deserves something. But quality, that's what matters. And quality, there were 2 moments of quality, 2 goals. Therefore, I think it was a fair result. I think we were riding our luck by not having outlet plays often enough in the second half to relieve that pressure. Because once you get bounced on and you keep getting bounced on and the ball keeps coming back on you and there's no respite and there's no break, eventually there will be a moment that you just cannot cover your bases. And that moment came on 80 when Hackney heads it in. But like I say, Kiefer Moore, yes. Phil J. Weston, that'll do. Ruining Moore's miss, though. My sentiments entirely, Phil. My sentiments entirely. Kent Gulliford says, nice. Di Humphries says, Cardiff at home first. Bring it on. Absolutely. Absolutely. EFL, I tell you, all Welsh game. And on the Welsh theme, I was thinking about this because of the standings. The other day, we were literally high in the championship, higher by 1 place than Swansea. Okay, we'll check that now. But that meant that we are the number 1 Welsh club in Wales. Take that as well, Di, and Phil, and everybody else. Yeah, fantastic. I'll tell you in a second where that puts us, Di. in the table. Let's go there right now for you. Wrexham 16. So we've slipped a spot. We're in 16, and Swansea's up to 13. So Swansea's now #1 club in Wales. We were for a week, but not anymore. So yes, we're 15 in the table, giving it to you straight. Coventry's on top, 28 points, and everybody's played 12 matches. Middlesbrough's second, 25 points, 3 points behind Coventry. 2 points behind Middlesbrough is Millwall on 23. In fourth is Bristol City on 22. Fifth, Stoke City on 22. And number 6, doing very well, Charlton Athletic in 6. Charlton, League One team, in 6. Birmingham in 15. And Wrexham in 16. Hey, Cabs, how you doing, buddy? There's your breakfast. Come on, you get your breakfast. There you go. Cabby's in the house. Good game, wasn't it, eh? He was sitting over there watching the game. He wasn't coming over. He was just sitting on the couch having a good time. It's a big couch. He likes to lie down on that. But he was sitting on the couch, just chilling, watching the game. And he decided, I'll come over. So Cabby's still in the house, and we got a 1-1. I'm quite happy with that too. Anywho, in the table, like I said, that's your top 6. Leicester sliding down in 10th on 17. And in the bottom 3, as it stands right now, is Sheffield Wednesday on the bottom. I don't think they can be saved. I don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. And not just the financial thing. I think that the footballing angle as well. I think you're looking at a team in dire straits. -6 on the points. We'll get to that. They've been literally slapped on the wrist for financial discretions. The FA not paying through Her Majesty's Revenue Services, bills and taxes and exercises that have been raised against. Now sitting -6 points, bottom of the table. Sorry, guys, I can't see them surviving. I cannot. And that's such a sad story. So there you go. Bottom club, Sheffield Wednesday, been punished, -6 points. They're going nowhere. Norwich City now, number 23 in the league. They've gone down another place. Sheffield United in the bottom 3 one more time because they lose 3-2 to Preston. And out of the bottom 3 at the moment, Blackburn Rovers. Into the scores on the day. Give you the scores on the doors. Give you all the scores, in fact. Preston 3, Sheffield United 2, Portsmouth 0, Stoke City 1, Coventry 3, Watford 1. Big win for Coventry again. They're going to win this title. I tell you now, they're going to win the title. Ipswich 1, West Brom 0. Swansea do come back winning 2-1 over Norwich. Bad days for Norwich. Good days for the Swans. Bristol City winning 1-0 over Birmingham. However you feel about that, Blues fans. Millwall winning 1-0 over in form or out of form at worst of time. Leicester City 1-0. Blackburn Rovers 2-1 over Southampton. Red card Southampton does the damage for them. Sheffield going down 2-1 at home. They were 2-0 down. Tie it back to 2-1. Derby winning 1-0 over QPR. Hull City 1-1 with Charlton. I tell you, Charlton's having a great season. And as you know, Middlesbrough 1, Wrexham 1. At the end of the day, I tell you, be up for this one. Be up for this. Might be 16. We might have gone down a place. But we got to point out of this game today where we should not have got anything. We should have just come up with a loss. You know, it should have been a loss. Breakfast good? The game was great. But we should have come up with a loss. We didn't. Di Humphries, that puts us 16 in the table. Have a big stretch, buddy. Yes, have a big stretch. This guy loves me. Don't you? Anyway, back into Steve. Steve, great result. A point, but should have been 3. Should have been 3, absolutely. I wonder where we would be in the league if we didn't miss a sitter every game. Good show, Steve. Doesn't it make you think, eh? Highest rate in creating chances is where we stand in the league. But yeah, the sitters, we've missed a few. The Longman one, remember that one? Wide open goal. Adieu, my friend. The Longman one, that's another one. So yes, we have missed some open goals. And Kiefer's today, was that a sitter? I mean, in his book, that should have been tucked away. The flight of the ball from O'Brien, the cross was beautiful. Kiefer was up with his timing at the right time, gets on it, Ned's it. If he pushes it a foot or two wide, which is what I'm thinking he's trying to do, it's in the back of the net. I think his connection was just slightly off. Obviously, it was because he missed the target. Well, he clipped the target, so it wasn't completely off. But you know what I'm saying? It didn't go in the net. But yeah, where would we be with those? Today, that would have been 2 more points, and we were 13 at the time. So it would have been a few positions higher. But yeah. Miss, be punished. You've heard that 1,000 times. D. Scott, oh yes. D. Scott says, people who don't miss sitters play in the Premier. Oh yes, mate. Yes. Yeah. People who miss sitters don't play in the Premier League. Lovely. That is so rewarding. I mean, that is so true. That is so on the money, right? Yeah, quality. D. Scott, I love that, mate. I tell you what, you guys in the chat, I tell you, today you've made me laugh again. And some of the brilliance again in the chat. I expect it every time. I do. I expect it every time. If you're just jumping in, remember, like, subscribe, hit this channel, get back for all the games coming through. I tell you. But yeah, brilliant. Di Humphries, really happy tonight, though, because of the passion that they played with. That was obvious by your commentary. Thanks for the show, Steve. Yes, I tell you what, I go up when they go up. If they're playing like crap, I'm going to expose it because I can't lie. And I'll tell you the truth. And we'll share it together. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty. We share it together. More so the pretty and the Shiraz as well, Di. I hope you're getting into that. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I really am happy. I was coming into this game like you and like everybody else, thinking we're in deep. Well, this has just let us know how we can operate against the big teams. Because today, it might be a 1-1, but Wrexham's the winner in this match. And the way we operated in this match, the way we played it, the game management, irrelevant of Kiefer Moore's sitter of a miss. But the way we played this game, I tell you, puts a smile on my face. If I'm smiling, I'm happy. If I'm happy, well, we've done something great on the pitch. And today, we were great all around. I mean, from the rear to the top, yeah, Arthur Okonkwo in goal gets beat once. But you know what? For the rest of the match, the punches, when he came to punch, get out of the way. That's a freight train that was going to squash you now. Bang, coming through. Bang. Every time, bang. So at the back, he was phenomenal. Defending all the way through. If you didn't know, we lost Louis Brandt halfway through the first half. Looks like a hammy to me, hamstring. And in comes Dan Scarr, not everybody's favourite. Dan Scarr goes in the middle, deposes Dominic Hyam, pushes Dominic Hyam to the left. Not he himself, Parky. And it worked. So you got Cleworth on the right to finish the whole match. Dan Scarr in the middle, and then Hyam. And they all played pretty damn good together. Midfield was great all the way through. Dobson rode his luck and had us all worrying whether he was going to get a yellow card again because he was sitting on the yellow card most of the match. And some of the tackles that he was doing were late. He was diving in. Matty James was lucky to avoid a big card, diving in like Callum Doyle style. The referee let the play go so often, he let that go too. And there was too much play to bring it all back to that foul. Matty James got away or dodged a bullet. Whiteside, I tell you, Kabori, fantastic in defence. All game long, silenced Middlesbrough on the left side, but didn't have the best of fortune with Steve Martin, the referee, who called some ironic challenge fouls against Kabori later in the match, so much so that Kabori was literally left in anguish, holding, clutching the dreads, squeezing his head, not understanding what the hell the referee is calling him for time and time again. Kabori was great in defence. On the offence, did as much as he could, kept the right side strong. Kakache came in later. He did some great stuff too. O'Brien came in later, provides a great cross for Kiefer to miss an open net, unfortunately, but O'Brien was inspirational too. Windhouse gets a brilliant goal in the first half via deflection of Fry. We know all about that one. Sol Bryn, the keeper, wasn't too happy, and that was early in. For the rest of the match, Wrexham dominated it defensively while Borough had the possession. But the quality wasn't there. The quality was defending by Wrexham right through the team, and the pressing and the passion and the commitment that they had was the reason why we get 1 point, not 3. Because like I say, you miss your sitters, you will get punished. We missed a sitter prior to Hackney heading in close range on 80. We got punished. For the win, we finish it 1-1. I'm happy with this. Hitting the chat as we go. Ken Gulliford says, I agree, Steve, but we have players that are good enough to win. Hardy, McLean, Lee. Absolutely. No, the guys that are not playing, It's perfect. You've noticed that, let's give an example. Big teams in the Premier League, they will have their league team and then they'll have a second team that plays in cup games, yeah? We should be operating and are operating the same way. You see the team that plays in the EFL all the way through, inclusive Harry Ainsworth and the likes of, yeah? It hasn't been the starting team that's playing in the league. It's been the backup crew. So, yes, I will agree with that. The likes of Elliot Lee, etc., McLean, Ryan Hardy. You'd even say Smithy should start that one as well to get some game time. So, yes, your second liners, second stringers will get more time. Definitely, definitely, definitely. But they are good enough. There's no doubt about it. Woody Windsor, till we meet again. Bye, Stevie. Woody Windsor, have a great weekend. Everybody, have a great weekend. And know that I won't be with you for the midweek game, but I will be with you for the Coventry match at the Icaras. And that is going to be great. But for now, another match undefeated. 1 point taken away from Middlesbrough. I got everything to smile about for that one. I hope you do too. Like I say, next match is Coventry away. Chris Cavellin, see you then too, my friend. Absolutely, absolutely. And again, 1 point out of a match where we shouldn't have taken anything. I'll take that all day. All day. I'm well happy with it. I was ecstatic when we were 1-0 up. But I'll take that point. Because reality is, if you mess up and don't put the sitters away, you're going to pay.